Hello everyone and welcome back to the Indie Crew channel. I'm your host Platt and today I'll be showing you Pavlov. Now before starting the review I want to state that Pavlov has different versions based on what platform you play the game on. This review will be covering the Oculus Quest 2 and 3 versions of the game, also known as Pavlov Shack, as this is the only version I have played. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the review. Pavlov Shack was developed and published by Bankrupt Games. It was officially released on the 14th of November 2023, although the game was in beta for years before this. It's available on both the Oculus Quest 2 and 3, but I'll specifically be reviewing the Oculus Quest 2 version of the game. It costs £14.99 or $19.99 for those in America, and with all that out of the way, let's get into the review. Pavlov Shack doesn't have any story elements, but it does have very limited single player content, such as playing against bots, a shooting range, and a kill house, which is similar to the first training missions in the COD Modern Warfare games. However, no one plays Pavlov for the single player, it's all about the multiplayer. So let's get into that. The multiplayer of Pavlov Shack is the true soul of the game. The game has several different game modes to pick from: the basic team deathmatch, search and destroy and gun game, which any COD and CSGO player will know. There are also some more unique game modes though, such as the Hide and TTT. The Hide is a very unique game mode. There are two teams, the military and the aliens. The military's role is to find the invisible alien and kill them, while the alien's role is to stealthily hunt down and kill every soldier. TTT, or Trouble in Traitor Town, is the game mode Pavlov Shack is most well known for. Each player is assigned one of many roles. The most common and basic is the Innocent. As the Innocent, you have no special abilities, you're just armed with your trusty sidearm and rifle. There are also other roles that fall under the Innocent umbrella, such as the Mercenary, which has access to the Traitor's buy menu, which I'll get into later, and the Soulmate. There are two Soulmates each round, and if one of them dies, the other one has to avenge their death by killing the killer. The Innocents also have the Detectives working on their side. The Detective is similar to an Innocent, except they have the ability to purchase certain items in a buy menu. These items include a riot shield, medkit, and most importantly, a one-shot gun, which will only kill traitors. But if the Detective shoots an Innocent, the Detective will die. Like the Innocent, the Detectives have two other variants: the Sheriff, who is the exact same as the Detective, but spawns with a taser and handcuffs which make players drop their weapons, and the Tank, which just has extra health. Finally, we have the Traitors. The Traitors' one goal is to kill all other non-traitors, and just like the Detectives, the Traitors also have a buy menu, consisting of a knife, a Barrett 50 cal, a bomb, and a knockback gun, which when fired flings you backwards. The Traitors also have variants, such as the Assassin, who spawns with the knife and has to kill a specific list of players, and the Hypnotist. The Hypnotist is quite unique as they can revive a dead player who's not already a traitor, and once that player is revived, they will be on the Traitor's team. TTT also features three neutral roles. There's the Lone Wolf, which is just a solo traitor, the Jester, who has to convince a non-traitor to kill them, and if they're successful, they'll return as a psychopath, with one goal: to kill absolutely everyone. And finally, the last role in the game, the Zombie. If a zombie stabs a player, the stabbed player will return as a zombie. The zombies win when everyone left alive is a zombie. Some of the other game modes include One in the Chamber, where each player has exactly one deagle and exactly one bullet. If you get a kill, you get an extra bullet. If you miss, however, you better hope you get close enough to someone else to stab them with a knife to get another bullet. And Push. Push is split between two teams, defenders and attackers. The defenders defend and the attackers attack. It sounds pretty simple, however, you'll be hard pressed to even play this game mode as there aren't many people even playing it. And the last game mode is Prop Hunt, a staple in multiplayer games, where the hiders disguise as props and the hunters have to find the hiders and kill them. Playing Prop Hunt in VR is truly something else. It's miles better than ever playing it in Gary's mod. Pavlov also features a vast variety of custom servers and modded content. The custom servers are mostly RP servers, which can be hilarious with the right people. In fact, some of my favourite memories from Pavlov come from messing around in RP servers, and the mods can range from more guns in TDM, and even extra roles in TTT. The controls and mechanics are very simple for a VR FPS. The movement is fast enough to not feel aggravatingly slow, but not fast enough to give people motion sickness. One mechanic I do want to highlight is the reloading, which is crisp. Each motion needed to reload the gun from pulling out the mag to cocking the gun back, you've got to do. It really helps add some immersion to an already immersive game. There isn't much to say about the art style in Pavlov. It's very militaristic and realistic, which fits the game, but it makes it hard to talk about. One thing I can say though is how real the guns look, which makes them way cooler. Same goes for the soundtrack, which consists of 4 tracks, a main theme, a menu theme, and 2 different end of game themes, all composed by Anthony, and I'm probably going to butcher this, Casalina. And no, not the CEO of Squarespace. Unfortunately, Pavlov has one massive problem. the very 50-50 player base. You join a lobby and it's either filled with funny and nice people, or edgy 13-year-olds thinking it's cool to be racist. But once you find the right lobby with the right people, it can be a hilarious experience. I've had countless great experiences playing it with the right people, so just don't let those edgy 13-year-olds ruin the game for you. Overall, I give Pavlov a solid 8 out of 10. I don't even know how many hours I've spent in Pavlov. It's definitely in the hundreds, possibly even thousands. It's a great multiplayer game for both competitive players and people who just want to mess around. I've had hundreds of great memories and many tense gunfights in Pavlov. It's always a game you can rely on and come back to. Thanks to Miss Textures for the incredible thumbnail art, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider joining our community Discord server. Both Miss Textures socials and the Discord server can be found in the description. Have a good one.